What is up, everybody? Welcome to another year of the Coach's Corner. This year brought to you by Baker's Pizza, and we are in New Digs, folks. We are in the heart of Mansfield, Ohio. OHQ, we're back at our own headquarters for this season's edition of the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Baker's Pizza. We have our normal setup where we will be interviewing two teams each week. We'll be playing our normal games that you've seen in the past, but we have changed things up as well. The Peanut Gallery isn't quite a peanut gallery this year. We actually have them taking place in some games while they're waiting, and I actually am going to throw it out to our boss man, Brian Skoronsky, who will explain more about that. Ski!
Yeah, thanks, Trav. I'm out here with the Buckeye Central football team. We've got Madden, we've got Colin, and we've got Dylan all hanging out with us. And guess what? We've got some prizes up for grabs this year. That's right, $10 to Baker's Pizza to the victor today at Jenga. We're going to get into that in just a second, but real quick, let's meet the contestants. Dylan, tell us a little something about yourself that you think the audience might find pretty appealing about you.
Not really sure. Go to Colin. All
right. So he's very confident. He's got something that's going to be cooking up right now. Colin, I guess same question for you. What would the viewing audience like to know about you?
I run track and I play football. And I went to state. I got the shirt on. And yeah, I'm ready to play some Jenga.
Who do you think out of you three is going to be the one that's going to be the most competitive and really take this to the next level tonight, Madden?
Probably Dylan. I bet.
All right, Dylan, they've kind of pegged you as the mad dog in the group, but what about you do you think makes it so that you're always trying to compete and win?
I don't know. Everything's competition. I don't know.
Well, let's let the competition begin, gentlemen. Each of you are going to roll this dice. Whoever has the highest number gets to pick the order of how things go. So, Dylan, you go first. A 3. All right. Jump in there, Madden. A 3. All right. We'll see if you can outdo that. Might have to come down to a good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors. It's good on the ground. It's a 1. So Rochambeau, real quick between you two. Hit it. Best out of 1. Boom. Here we go.
I'm first. He's second. He's third.
All right. We're going to check back in with you guys when the competition is over, but I know it's ladies first tonight. Take it away, Trav.
Thank you, Brian Skoronsky. And the folks that I have here with me will be out there playing the games when the football team comes in. But it's now time to introduce you to our first team of the season of Coach's Corner. It is the Buckettes, the volleyball squad from Buckeye Central, and a bit of a new look. That was an old look before, but a new look. Head coach Paige Cottle returns as head coach of Buckeye Central. Coach, how are you today, and how's the season been for you so far?
Good. We've started off pretty well. Played an excellent competition against Marion Pleasant. It was great to start the season at that caliber. Came in with Lexington on a Saturday game. The girls came out and played really, really well and took care of business. And then Tuesday, it was interesting. We had a bit of a struggle, but they persevered and we got the W.
There you go, beating Bucyrus for win number 1 in conference. Now time to introduce the 2 players. We have another one who will be coming in after our first game, but first let's introduce the lone senior on the squad, Emma Keller, sporting the shirt she will be going to college for, playing Bluffton volleyball. But Emma, how are you today, and how excited are you to be playing after this season, after you guys hoist the state championship, but playing college volleyball as well?
I'm good. I'm really excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How excited are you for the rest of this season as well? You guys are 2-1. Good start.
I'm really excited. I really think we can win our conference.
Okay. And we'll talk more about that because the N10, it's a new look this year with new teams. Also, Junior Harper Concert. Harper, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good. We asked you earlier, but what did you have for lunch?
I had whatever my mom packed in my lunch, but it was chicken.
It was chicken?
Yeah.
Mom make good chicken?
Yep.
Yeah? Is it, she actually makes it, or is it just that?
It's in the crock pot.
Crock pot. Best crock pot meal.
Ooh, really none of them.
Really?
Yeah. Buffalo chicken dip's made in the
I was
crock pot.
about to say, I make
so-
a pretty good buffalo chicken dip
Yeah.
also. Good chicken spaghetti as well. That's something you might want to look into. But let's get into the questions. First, Coach, you were at Buckeye Central until I believe 2020. You stepped aside. Missy McDougal came in, did a pretty darn good job
Yep.
while her daughters were there, and she, once they graduated, stepped off to the side. I believe she's still doing stats for you guys, though.
Absolutely.
But just what made you want to come back to the high school levels and get back to the coaching ranks?
Yeah, it's awesome to be able to work with a bunch of girls that can play at a highly competitive, or have highly competitive ability. We were down in Biddy Bucks for a long while my daughter was down there, and junior high teaching them, and that's awesome too, being at the junior high level where you're teaching the basics and really getting a good foundation. But it's also nice to come back to girls that have the IQ and can play at a high level.
And Emma, what is it like having her as the head coach? I know she's probably been around the program, you've seen her before, but just changing coaches from Coach McDougal, just what's it been like?
A lot tougher.
Hey,
That's right.
She wants
Answer
the best out of you,
properly.
right?
But a coach like that is really good to have because we can be fun when we need to be, and then we can be really serious. And,
What about for you, Harper?
I would also agree. It's definitely a lot more discipline this year than it was last year. So I like that part of it.
Yeah, and Coach was mentioning it when we introduced her. You guys you were swept by Pleasant, but Pleasant I think is going to be a state favorite this year in their division. You swept Lexington, who's always a good volleyball squad, and then you defeated Bucyrus in 4 sets. Bucyrus, up-and-coming team. They have a lot coming back. Just what have you liked through the first 3 games? Let's start with you, Harper.
I like that every time we're down, we always either have a timeout and we come out back stronger than we were the first time, I guess.
So for Pleasant, they're definitely a tough team, but the whole time we played with them, and I think we just have more room to grow, and we definitely will throughout the season.
For you guys, what was one aspect that you guys needed to focus on in the summer that you guys think you're doing better at already 3 games in? Emma?
So we lost 4 seniors, and I think we're just putting the puzzle pieces back together. And I think we're definitely getting there.
I think there was our setter Marin. She was a senior and she graduated. I feel like the setter spot is a lot to fill, and we have people stepping up to do that, and we have other spots that those people were seniors and we have to fill those, so it's hard putting the people back together.
Coach, the last 2 years, Buckeye Central volleyball We've shown them, made it to the regional championship game a few years ago, district champs, into the regions playing tough teams. You do graduate some good seniors, but it's not like the cupboard's bare. You have a lot of quality athletes coming back. Just what has it been like filling those holes, but filling those holes with experience?
Right. We're young, and so with that comes with a lot of like growing pains and finding out how we mesh together without those senior leaders that were leaders for quite a few years. So with that comes those kind of challenges. Last time I left, I think Jenga. Last time I left, I left with 6 seniors that senior year. They were going to be 6 seniors. So that's a whole different feel, right? Like, so coming into a young team, it's an awesome, like I said, puzzle to put together, right? Like, who's going to go where, but how awesome is it that so many people can go in different spots? That's a frustrating thing and a complimentary thing to them, that they can go and play in many different positions and be competitive. But we've just got to figure out what that right puzzle spot is for everybody.
Okay. Us media pundits, always in the preseason, we need to figure out things we need to talk about for teams. And sometimes you ask, maybe this team as a whole in this aspect or something like that. What was, for the girls, what was one aspect that you thought maybe was going to be, maybe not much of a downfall, but something you're going to need to work on that actually wasn't? Something that you were maybe worried about coming into the season, but you guys have found a way to correct it and it's not a factor anymore. I'll ask the senior first.
So definitely just Harper, you go first.
I would definitely say the setter position because the ball always goes there. That's always the second touch or the first touch sometimes. But I feel like our hitters need a good setter if we want a good ball and we want to get kills.
And setter isn't just the easiest thing on the floor either, because if it's a bad pass, you have to adjust. So it's not saying that whoever you had as a setter in the past has been bad or anything like that. You have to be very good. That's one of the most important aspects on the floor, is being that setter, because you have to adjust, you have to put it up perfectly, you have to adjust to the hitter and things like that. So I understand it. It's not a bash on anybody, but you need to have that setter 100% focused and pretty much in sync with everybody else.
Yeah, and not only we lost one, we lost 2 of them. The least was 1 too, and then we lost another middle and a DS, and I think we're getting there. Yeah, definitely.
And one player that unable to make it tonight, but Ella Daniel is your main setter. Coach, what have you liked from her here in the first couple of the games, being one of 2 setters, but the primary one?
She is an athlete. Like, her athleticism to be able to get to a ball, and her hands are just naturally able to manipulate the ball in the way that sometimes if her feet can't get there, her hands will. So she has the ability to jump, and so she got a little bit higher or taller, and she can snag those balls out of the net a little bit easier than most. So just her being just an excellent athlete, and she's, and both my setters, they delegate the game pretty well. Get the ball out to who needs to get it, around, and not just to one person, but delegating it to all of our hitters so that we can be, strong in the front row no matter where we're at.
Girls, who's been one player that you've been impressed with the first few games of the season, other than Ella, who's, like we said, doing a pretty darn good job being a setter, but who else has really come into their own that you weren't expecting to be as good early on in the season?
Definitely Bristol Pace. She's been really good at setting, and then also Maisie Hamlin. She's such a good DS, and you always hear her on the court.
Mine would be Megan, because she had a really big year her freshman and sophomore year. I feel like she's really stepping up to her junior year and doing the same thing.
Tough questions are out of the way. Let's play our first game of the night. It's a normal game here on the Coach's Corner. 10 spins, so we'll have this random number generator popping up on the screen here momentarily. There it is. It'll start going around 1 through 10. Whoever's up first will say stop. Coach, you're playing this as well because we have 10 questions. Whatever it stops on, you got to answer the question. There is no passing. There's no, you just got to do the best out of it. Stop. All right. Huh. This is a good one for you, Coach. If someone had to serve with their opposite hand, who would still be successful?
And I feel like Mia Chamberlain would probably be able to swing that other arm real fast and get it over.
Okay. I like that. And she also very good last year's serving.
Yeah.
I can see what you could do with that. All right, Emma, it is your first time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
It's a fun question. If a stray cat just walked on into your gym, which teammate would immediately pick it up and adopt it?
I know this answer.
Maisie.
Wow.
She's just too nice to let it go.
And this is a cat that doesn't have any diseases or any illnesses or anything. It's just a cute little cat, not owned, just walks on in. She'd be the one to take it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
She's the only one that have a nice enough mom to let her keep it.
Yeah.
All right, Harper, your first time around. Whenever you're ready, say stop.
Stop.
All right. Kind of going back to the first question to Coach, but who on the team has the best ace celebration?
Ooh. I don't know. Sometimes Megan can get excited, but that's rare.
About that.
That's rare. And I think, I feel like Kenna gets pretty excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, first time around. Coach, back to you.
Stop.
If the team were to go on the show Survivor, who would try to get voted out first because they couldn't handle the conditions?
Megan.
Yeah, no, she'd be perfectly fine to stay out.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
All right, Emma,
Stop.
you are next. Oh, quick stop. All right. Which teammate would most likely miss the bus on an away trip? Actually, funny story. Basketball season my junior year, we won a big game at one of our rivals, got all happy, celebratory, got back on the bus, left. We left one of our teammates at the gym. He called us and we had to go back and get him. But which teammate from the Buckettes most likely to miss the bus? Coach is
I got an answer.
I'll let Emma first. You may answer yours first, and then I will ask more about
I guess
this.
me.
I guess you. Why, Coach?
Oh, well, sometimes she's a little tardy at times,
I'm
and
the same way. Okay.
she's been getting lots better.
That's all that matters, especially when you get to college. You don't want to miss those charter buses. All right, Harper, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Okay, we're playing. Well, you're going to be playing Jenga and Connect Four out there, but say Monopoly or the Game of Life is being played. Who's the most competitive at board games on the team?
Can I use coaches as an option?
Absolutely, sure.
I would say my mom, Coach Concert.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
agree.
For
Family
sure.
game night, not fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's great. Hopefully, Mom is watching, and keep it up. We love
Yeah.
that competitive spirit. All right, last time around, Coach, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Oh, well, this is usually for players, but this is even better since you've been you're at your alma mater, everything. Most embarrassing on-court moment as a player or even as a coach?
Golly, I'm sure there are so many. On-court moment. Back in high school,
Okay.
basketball, somebody reached behind me to get a ball, and I held on to it and bent all the way back into an arch, but I did not let go. But that was rather embarrassing.
If I did that, I'd be in 3 pieces probably, so that's very impressive as well.
Yeah.
Back bends are...
But that
yes.
was embarrassing.
Hey, not the worst story I've ever heard. All right. Emma, last time around, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
You get one, you're in an eating contest, but you get to pick whatever food that you love to win that contest. What food would you pick?
Cheeseburgers. chicken season.
Sliders, like cheeseburger slider contest.
I have to go with pizza.
Pizza.
I love pizza.
Baker's Pizza. Yeah, there you go. Those little squares you can eat. Yeah, okay. I like it. Harper, your final time around, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Which player on the team is most likely to bring snacks but not share them?
Oh, that's sportsmanship.
I feel like.
I can name one.
Oh yeah. I feel like one of the sophomores, any of them, they would be either too scared to like offer them, or they just would not do it.
Are you that mean, Emma, that you're scaring the sophomores? To not even...
No.
And then we have one more left. That's not going to throw one popping up, but I have the question. Who on the team is most excited for pumpkin spice season? First, who you think? Because I've seen there's
On the
commercials
team
for
would
it.
be
Anybody.
all these girls go to what is it? What is it called? Four Brew? What's it?
Seven Brew.
Seven
Seven
Brew.
Brew. We have
Sorry.
Seven Brew Maslin. I love that
Seven
place.
Brew. And so I think they all of them are excitingly, like loving the coffees.
Yeah.
Okay, Emma. Who? Any specific person? Yourself? But
Definitely me. I know Maisie and Mia were talking about it.
Really? Yeah.
what about you, Harper? Who?
My answer would be Mia. Mia keeps up on all the new things. She's always like going shopping, going to get all the new stuff.
All right, well, thank you for your answer. We're going to switch out because we have one more bucket. But while we switch out, Harper, thank you very much. Before you leave, because you're not going to be able to do it at the end of your segment, do you have any shout-outs, please?
Okay. My shout out would be Wilmer Lefty Loy. It is a 102nd birthday today. So
Happy
wish him
birthday, Lefty.
He's watching.
All right,
Birthday,
Harper.
Lefty.
Thank you very much. As we get our switch out to our new player, let's take a look outside, Brian, and see how the football team is doing. There they are, walking around. Jenga's low, but looks like it's
You're
going
booted
well.
off the
So
survivor.
we'll take a full look at Brian once we are done here in a little bit. We'll see who the winner is here momentarily. But let's get back as we welcome in our newest member to the Coach's Corner, junior Megan Seifert. Megan, how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So let's get right into it. You and Emma lead the team in kills this season. So far, how happy are you with the two of you's games so far? That's the first question. I'll let you answer that.
Okay. The first two games, I wouldn't say I played my best, but the Bucyrus game, I think I played pretty well.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been pretty good as a team, and we're just working together and just trying to finish overall.
Mm-hmm. And who else do you see contributing to the offense? You two lead the team in kills, but are there a couple other players that you see starting to get their game going? Megan, we'll start with you.
I feel like Jocelyn, she's been like having a lot of hustle recently, and Emmy, they've been both really trying their hardest.
I agree, and Mia's been doing really well too.
Anybody else that's impressed you, Coach?
I think it's an amazing thing to have 6 hitters up at all the time,
Yeah.
and not a single one of them I wouldn't give the ball to. So they're all doing an outstanding job. Yes, we have lots of room for growth, but their efforts put forth so far are very impressive.
And having more than just 2 hitters on any volleyball team is so important because I don't think some people realize just the rotation. Because I know there are teams that focus on, okay, can we survive like a Biz Claw, getting out of the front line, getting back and serving. You
Yeah.
don't have to face her right at the net. But
Yeah.
if you have 3 or 4, maybe even 5 hitters, it's really hard to guard against that because no matter what, you're going to have a good hitter up at the net.
Yeah, you've gotta treat that hitter honestly. You've gotta know that they're a possibility, and then that slows your block down, hopefully, which then opens up all the other hitters. So it's an awesome thing to have what we have.
All right, this is the question for all of you. We'll start with Coach, but the Northern 10, complete change coming into this year. New teams are coming in, including the defending D7 state champs in Calvert. You have Hopewell Loudon in, the Lucas Lady Cubs, Willard, who's always a powerhouse as well. Just what are your thoughts on the new setup in which you're in 2 divisions, and at the end of the season, the 2 division winners will play for the championship, the 2 second places will play, 3rd place, so on and so forth. So first, I guess the thoughts on this new divisional crossover, and then just these new teams in general as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Very different from the last couple times. First time I coached, I think we were still in the NCC.
And only 4 divisions.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and only 4 divisions. That's a whole nother thing. But it'll have us on our toes always. You know, there's no comfort in any of these divisions or any sides, east or west. So, you know, you're going to have to come and play, and that's the way it's always been. That's the way we've always treated it. You know, you've got to come and play, and in these new teams coming in, you know, it's going to be interesting, you know, to see how it all lays out.
Emma? As a senior, you're used to 3 years of just the normal one. Now you get Tiffin Calvert in, Hopewell Loudon. You guys are playing at Monroe. You always play Monroeville in the regular season. You're going to play them too. But just seeing the schedule get better, even though you're still playing in your conference.
Yeah, I'm excited for the change. It's definitely different. I'm excited to play new teams and just see everybody.
Megan, is there a new team in the conference that you really want to face?
I'm excited for all of them. I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, you get some very good squads in there,
Also,
especially
ladies, you want
volleyball.
to play good ball. You know, so this is good. It's good.
And some of these teams you won't see in tournament time too, so
Correct.
not only is it, you know, a beneficial during the regular season, but also it's going to get you ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Having these super competitive teams only gets you better for October. You know, and so hopefully that gets us ready for a long tournament run.
All right, let's lighten things up here as we wrap up before our last game. Girls, everybody has a playlist in the locker room or at practice. You guys got to explain some of these songs and what's the vibe in the locker room before a match. We'll go with the senior. You probably help pick out the lineup and whatnot.
I got a playlist handed down from New York.
Okay.
It's great, and I did add some songs, but it's mostly like Drake.
Okay.
Yeah,
A little
mostly
Nokia?
Drake. What?
Nokia.
Yeah, that's on it.
That's a good song.
Some Rihanna. I added Rihanna on it. Made sure all of it was clean.
That's right.
Absolutely. You can't. Little kids, probably, little ball girls, you can't let them. What are some songs you like out of the little playlist?
Pretty much Drake too, but yeah, usually Harper's our music girl too in the locker room.
Yeah. What's just like, what is the vibe like? I know there's some teams that just, they sit in there, they listen to their music, they're focused, and then other teams, I just know going through the tournament following Monroeville, they're loud, they're jumping around, they're singing. Like, what do you guys do in the locker room to get prepared while the music is blasting?
Usually we do a prayer before
Mm-hmm.
we go out, and we just hype up to music.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your best way to hype up, Nick?
Probably just like we get conversation going and we just start throwing out jokes and just getting each other excited and rallying each other up. But.
And I guess you probably do like this, Coach, because you don't need to go in there and give a
Nope.
motivational speech, right? It's just you let them do their thing and they come out ready to go.
Yes. Yeah, that's the nice thing about, kind of getting back into high school is they know what they need to do and they need to execute it both in the locker room getting ready and then little pregame speech when they're out on the court or getting near the court, and then we go.
What's your playlist like, Coach?
Right now,
Yeah.
After school, it's nothing. It's quiet.
Hey, sometimes
After a
that's
full
best.
day, sometimes just a little quiet time to get my thoughts going and get in the right frame of mind.
Okay. Other than you, you're the senior, probably the senior leader, there's a lot of, sophomores and juniors on this squad, but who else has taken a step up and has been a co-leader, somebody that you can hand down for next year and say, this team is yours?
I know definitely Maisie Hanlon. She's definitely stepped up, and anytime we're on the court, you will hear her. And then obviously Megan, she's loud too. when she's not being nonchalant.
And I'm guessing Megan Emma's been the one leading the squad this year, but how has she done as a leader so far, and how happy are you with her leadership?
I think she's been pretty good, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Let's get into our final game. I don't know, were you listening earlier on?
Yeah, we were watching.
So I will say, do you have any rebuttal to the two answers about you?
It's not a lie.
No. Yeah, I'd probably vote myself off too.
You wouldn't even try the immunity challenge or anything like that?
No, probably not.
Even if they offered you a cheeseburger?
Maybe if they offered me a pink drink, but.
All right, let's get into our final game. This is called On the Same Page. So I will ask Coach 5 multiple choice questions. We forgot to bring from the Bucyrus studio the whiteboards that would say A, B, C, or D. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the question for Coach, A, B, C, or D, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. I'll ask the question. Girls, whenever you're ready, put your fist up. And when I say reveal them, reveal the number, and then Coach will reveal the number. If one of you get it right, you get a point. Both of you get it right, you get a point. Both of you get it wrong, Coach gets the point.
Yeah.
Okay? Whoever wins gets bragging rights, but you can go back and say, hey, I know Coach the best. So let's start on the same page. First question, Coach's most important stat to review post-game. 1A, serve percentage. 2B, serve reception errors. 3C, hitting percentage. Or 4, which is D, setting errors. Girls, whenever you're ready, stick your fist up. And reveal the number now. Ooh. Coach, it's 2, serve reception errors. And Emma gets the first point. Why that stat, Coach?
You can't do anything unless you can pass the ball.
Perfect.
Yep.
Short and sweet, I like that. Question number 2, the conference rival, old conference, I should say, rival, Coach wants to beat the most. 1, Colonel Crawford. 2, Mohawk. 3, Winford. 4, Seneca East. Reveal. 5. Nobody's going to get a point because if I...
All of them.
All of them.
Right?
All of them, okay.
Every game is important.
Trying to get something out to get a rivalry going. But
Nope.
okay, I get it.
They are all important,
around you
equally
guys, too.
all
Yeah.
important.
You need to win them all if you want to win a championship,
Correct.
right? Nobody's going to get a point, though. Couldn't get that out of you.
Nope.
You played Coach speak. Question 3, Coach's biggest emphasis during the off season. 1, conditioning. 2, striking. 3, serving. Or 4, leg day. No, 1's blocking. Get up at the net. Which one, girls, whenever you're ready, reveal in 3, 2, 1. Conditioning. Everybody gets the point. Well, the girls get the point, I should say. And Emma leads 2-1.
Let's go.
2 more left. Next question. Coach's biggest pet peeve out of these 4 during a match. 1, lack of focus. 2, lack of communication on the floor. 3, serving into the net. Or 4, misalignment.
These are all good options.
Girls, reveal. 2, lack of communication. It's always good to communicate out on the
See
court.
how well I communicate? Yeah.
Final question, Megan. You need to get this to tie. If nobody gets it, or if Emma gets it, she wins bragging rights. The last question is Coach's favorite vacation spot out of these 4. If she won, 1, just out on the front porch, in the front yard, back porch, wherever, in a recliner. 2, on a boat in the ocean, cruise ship. 3, on a beach. Or 4, in a cabin in the woods or on the lake.
Which do you
Girls,
think?
reveal in 3, 2, 1. 4. It is in the woods or the lake. Lake or woods, Coach?
I would do probably the lake.
There you go. Nice. You guys have a spot you go to?
No.
No, just
Yeah, just,
peaceful.
Yeah.
Hearing the birds.
yeah,
People
actually,
get
we go
back
to
right
often
there.
more so to the beach, honestly, because my brother lives in New Jersey on the ocean.
Okay.
But I would prefer a cabin in Hocking Hills somewhere or up at the lake.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Emma, 4 out of 5 on the
Let's
5th answer. You guys
go,
all said the
senior.
same thing. The senior wins, so you can say, I am the captain here. I know Coach the best my senior year. Megan, good job too, as well. You guys, your next match coming up, I believe, is 3 days from now at Monroeville.
Yep.
State runners-up last year. They have a
Yep.
lot back. Coach, just how important, I mean, every match is important, but to play a team like this early on is a good barometer.
Absolutely.
Especially non-conference. It doesn't hurt your conference. Even
Yeah.
playing them will help your seeding down the line. But just what are you looking forward to when you go up to the MAC and playing a non-conference rival, we can say, because you played them so many times in the past few years?
Yeah, this is an awesome game to look forward to. We, enjoy playing against, Kendra and her teams are so well coached. So we know that it's going to be a quality match. And it will be a good barometer of where we're at, to play teams that, are so strong, and then to be, excited about a potential outcome. And, it's going to be a challenge. What can you do in a challenge?
Emma, what are you looking forward to this match?
I'm looking forward to play them again, obviously, and I hope we grow more, getting more competition as we go.
What would you like to see out of yourself in this match, Megan?
I think I want to see more communication and getting us all hyped up on the floor and just getting us excited and believing that we can do.
That's going to be one loud pregame, because I know both of you guys are going to have music blasting. Who can have the louder song? That'll probably be something to see momentum-wise. All right, ladies, thank you very much for joining us. You're the first ever team on the new Coach's Corner. You're the first team to be inside the new OHQ, so thank you for joining us, making the trip down here. Before I let you three go, I'll let you look into the camera and shout out as many people. Coach, if you'd like to look in the camera and shout, say hello to anybody back home or anything, just go ahead.
Hi, New Washington.
The
whole community.
Emma?
I would say my mom, my dad, and my grandma.
All my friends and my families and all of our fans that come out every game and watch us and support us.
Okay, well, that will do it for the volleyball team. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to let you go outside the brine, but we are going to throw it to Brian Skoronsky. He has our winner from the football team. Who gets the Baker's gift card?
All right, guys, back here, the Master of Games is with you, and this was a pretty good competition, I gotta say. The first round, incredibly heated. There was a stack that I think almost got to the very, very top, but in the end, sorry, Colin, he got knocked out, and it boiled down just to these two. Dylan and Madden going head-to-head, but at the end, after we switched the rules and it was left-handed only, you can tell by the chest pounds, it was Madden who ended up the champion. So congratulations, you are our recipient of the $10 gift card to Baker's. Who would you like to thank for your performance today? Because it was a really stellar competition, but at the end of the day, we saw that you just had the touch.
I mean, I would like to thank nobody but myself. I mean, I beat all of these guys.
Yeah, who else? The pizza's all for you. I want you to order it and eat every single slice. Maddenalt, your champion here today. Guys, we still have a ton more coming up. The ladies are going to make their way out here, and they've got Connect 4 on the way. So we've got that. We're going to give away more prizes. And the fellas, you're going to hear from the football players coming up next.
He's going to send a line drive down the field. It'll be fielded on the bounce. That is Schieffer. Schieffer finds a hole at the center. Schieffer turns on the burners. Schieffer could go. He's at the 50, 45. He's got one man to beat. Schieffer with the ball in his left hand. He's going to take it to the house. Whitford opens up the second half with the kick return touchdown.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now. Our neighborhood, our news.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back to the, I guess you could say, new and improved Coach's Corner from the OHQ headquarters in the heart of Mansfield, Ohio. I'm Travis Berardi from the OH Reports. Before we introduce the football players that you did see participate in Jenga, we're going to send it back out to Brian as the volleyball team's playing some Connect 4. Take it away, Ski.
Yeah, thank you, Travis. You got to know the personalities. Now you get to see who the competitors are out here as we're about to dive into a very intense couple of games of Connect 4. We've got $10 more up for grabs as well. courtesy of Baker's Pizza. And we're going to do teams here for the first round. So we've got the senior Emma with Coach Cantor, and then we've got the two juniors over here. We've got Harper and Megan. So first, give me your perspective on, there was a lot of questions asked about some specific players and obviously coaches in there. Who do you think came out looking the best at the end of it when you talked about your teammates and your coaches?
Like the best in the talking in there?
Yeah, in the podcast room.
I feel like our coach did the best. Yeah.
Gold star for the coach. She likes that very much. And then you as the only senior, obviously you're carrying the load all the time. You're supposed to be the leader of the team. What did you think about some of the juniors and their answers and just overall what you heard?
All their answers were really good. Stuff like that I say too.
Great stuff. You've got them trained already, Coach. All right, so this is how it's going to work. We've got these two versus these two, and then the winner of that round as teammates, then they become frenemies because they got to go head-to-head for the $10 gift card. So we're going to line it up, and we're going to start connecting four. Let's send it back into Travis and learn about the football team. Take it away.
I'm surprised they didn't say that the host was the best one talking in there, but I understand. Best of luck, ladies, as you play Connect 4 for that $10 gift card to Baker's in Bucyrus. We're going to start here with the football team. Neither of these guys that I'm talking to right now have the gift card, and we'll talk about that momentarily. But let's welcome in the 1-0 Bucks, the football squad from Buckeye Central, and head coach Jordan Phillips. Coach, what's the best part about being 1-0?
Oh, chance to go 2-0.
There you go. Urban Meyer said. But how are you doing, Coach?
Doing good. It's been a good week. Kids are fired up. They've really taken the coaching from that first week, and between the scrimmages and those first games, that's where you see the most growth. And our guys have done a really nice job.
You guys healthy as well?
Yeah, we've got a couple guys banged up, but yeah, by and large, we're in good shape.
All right, let's welcome in the two seniors. Two of the seniors, I should say, on the squad. First, Dylan Heidinger. Dylan, third on the team in tackles in week 1. You had a couple tackles, but how are you doing today, and how's the recovery going from week 1?
Doing pretty good. I wasn't really banged up too much, so just been at practice all week getting work done.
And we also have Colin Perry in. He is the goal line back. He had 3 carries, 19 yards, and 2 touchdowns. How are we doing, Colin? I know you played some. I think you played some as well on the defensive side, but the offensive side, hey, you're racking up the fantasy points this week, aren't you, my friend?
I think I had the most tackles too, or the second most.
Yeah, recovered a fumble.
Yeah, fumble recovery.
Mr. Do-It-All over here. Before we get into our football talk, I just have to break down this game of Jenga. First, Dylan, I could hear you talking the smack to Brian before everything went on, and then neither of you could be mad and just let's break it down. Your first interview of the year after a football game. But what happened?
It was left-handed. If I had my right hand, I would have won.
Right. Okay. So you're not as
No.
You're not as ambidextrous, huh? What about you, Colin? Why did you not get the $10 gift card?
I'm disappointed. I don't like losing. Yeah, I think it was the left-hand curse too. I think if it would have been right over. Actually, yeah, I didn't even play left-handed, but.
Is Madden actually left-handed?
No.
He just
Madden's got 2 left hands.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's good, but is that why he runs the ball instead of his receiver? Yeah. All right, let's get into the talk. Coach, 35-7 over Crestline. It was 7-7 after 1. Then you guys, 14 in the second, 14 in the fourth quarter. You kind of just shut things down defensively and ran away with a very impressive victory in week 1. You're 1-0. Just thoughts after the win?
Yeah, really proud of the guys. That's a good Crestline team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. We knew that they would challenge us in some spots, and we felt like we had to really control the football and win the time of possession, and our guys really took care of business up front.
Madden, you are like the goal line back, correct? Colin. I'm looking at the wrong thing on Colin. Jeez, I'm all confused. First stage hitters, but 3 carries, 2 touchdowns. Like, do you like being this goal line situational back, or would you like more carries? Like, what's it going on right now?
I don't want to give too much information out, but things are going to change, and you'll see me with the ball more. I do like obviously 2 touchdowns off of 3 carries is really good. Yeah.
Running-wise, 43 carries, 222 yards in week 1. You averaged 5.2 yards per carry. You scored 4 times. Dylan, offensive line as well?
Yep.
Just what can you say about your offensive line to open up the holes for 5.2 yards per carry?
We run everything in practice. I mean, I think we ran like 4 run plays. We just kept running the same thing. It's counter every time. Couldn't stop it.
In the days when I played football freshman year, we only had 3 plays, and one of them we just said Old Hickory, Old Maple, because we just ran it so many times. Just let's go Old Hickory. So hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? 222 yards. Coach, just you didn't have to throw the ball that much. Only 5 times you threw. You even got 32 yards and a touchdown out of that. But just how important is the run game going to be for Buckeye Central this year?
Yeah, we feel like we're really strong up front. We're returning a lot of older guys in those positions, and we think it's the strength of our team. We practice it, and we weren't super multiple there in that first game, but when you can get a little lead, you feel like you don't have to show all your cards.
Yeah. Defensively, Colin, 6 tackles. That was best on the squad, at least what I'm seeing from the stats, and a forced fumble recovery. What's the best aspect of this defense through week 1?
I think our defensive line is amazing. Hayden is 6'6", 300 pounds, defensive end, sophomore. That kid's going to be great. And, Dylan Heidinger on the D-line is tearing them up, to be honest. And our backers and our secondary are great, too. I think this year our defense is just as good as our offense. And, yeah.
Yeah, what do you like out of the defense so far, Coach?
Well, our box is pretty much the same as it was last year. Our defensive line and linebackers, we're a little younger in the secondary, but Colin's a guy that's played. I mean, he's a 4-year starter back there, so we've really relied on him to help the younger guys come along, to really stress communication, back there with the younger guys. And Crestline throws the ball really well. They've got a 3-year starter quarterback. It was a big priority for us to have everything buttoned up in the secondary. I'm really proud of that group.
And you held them on only 120 yards passing. You did have the 1 touchdown in the first quarter, but an interception as well. But the best stat that I see popping out, 12 carries total as a team, only 3 yards. I mean, just how impressive is that, seeing your defense shut them down and focus on passing to where you can drop maybe an extra safety or an extra cornerback to shut down that passing attack.
Yeah, anytime you can make a team more one-dimensional, it makes it easier for you to, your keys read a little bit faster. You can get to your zones and get the ball on the ground.
Dylan, how much pride do you guys take in holding them to 3 yards rushing?
Not a lot. I mean, our backers do a great job filling the holes.
Hey, you gotta get those linemen though to let those linebackers get up there though.
They could not move the ball on us. We've played Crestline for all 4 years of me being in school, so they never change a thing what they're running. We know what they're running. We prep pretty well, and shut them out.
Colin, you did have the fumble recovery, but 3 yards rushing. And even that, 120 yards passing, that's just, it's 30 yards a quarter. That is very impressive overall.
And even those 120 yards, mostly we're on our safeties. We have 2 young safeties because we lost both of our starters last year, and we've been helping, build them up. We have Louie as our other corner. He's a sophomore too. But, even then, I still feel like we're really advanced as our defensive aspect of our team.
Mm-hmm. You guys talked with the volleyball team about this, but the new Northern 10, a lot of teams now in the Northern 10. You have Hopewell Loudon, who a lot of people say they're going to make a run maybe to the Final Four, that face Marion Local. You have the Lucas Cubs, who went all the way to Steubenville and got a win on Saturday. You get Willard in this. You get Tiffin Calvert as well, who's been good in the years past. So what is it like seeing some new squads come in here? Because you're used to, Buckeye Central, you're used to playing the normal teams, Colonel Crawford, Bucyrus, Winford, Upper Sandusky, but now it's going to change up a little bit to where you're not seeing some of these teams some years.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we really needed this change. We're a small Division 7. We've been successful against Division 7. We've got a winning record. against Division 7 over the last 5 years, and the number of Division 7 games on our schedule has really gone up because of this change. So it's going to be a good change for us. Yeah, obviously there's still really good football teams in this league, but it gives us an opportunity to play more schools our size.
Dylan, do you go off what Coach said? Do you have a chance to play some other teams in your division? Because once you get to the playoffs, that's who you're playing anyway.
Yeah, I think our conference play, like if we went to playoffs, our conference play would give us a big advantage because we play tough opponents, and I think we'd make a decent run in the playoffs if we could get in there.
Who's a new team on the schedule in the Northern 10 that you'd like to see, Colin?
I'm excited to play Calvert.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we've ever seen Calvert at all for their football team. We've never 7-on-7. We've never played them. I'm excited to play them.
And is that a game at home or away?
We're home this year.
Home, yeah.
You're home this year, but then next year, yeah, you get to go to the college stadium up there in Tiffin to play them up on the turf. But it's going to be. I'm going to be interested to see how this handles out and how the Northern 10 handles who gets to play who year in and year out. Because I know they have some sort of plan to where you're going to get at least equally competitive games coming out of this. Speaking of games, let's go to our first game for you guys. It is a brand new game for you old folks like me. If you know the game Classic Concentration, yes, you remember that game where they matched squares, got a prize, and then it opened up behind to a picture in which it was a word match where if you get the words right, you get the name right, you win. Well, we're going to kind of do that here with movies. It's not going to be as hard, but the two boys, Dylan and Colin, you guys are going to play this. Coach, you can help them a little bit, but let them go. You get 4 questions. If you get one answer, you see right here that gets popped out. But let's get into it. This is some space questions, and you'll get a movie out of that. But the first question: what is the closest star to us?
The sun.
Yes, that is right. The sun is correct. So the number 1 piece goes away. Do you know of the 2 symbols here? Do you have a guess of what the movie is? We'll let you go. Okay, we'll go to the second question. Yeah. A shooting star is really a what? What is a shooting star?
Yeah, it's a meteorite.
That is correct. It is a meteorite.
Yeah, we know what the movie is.
Okay, I'll let you answer the next 2 questions, make you sound smart if you know it. But the question number 3, the glowing sword in this film. What is the glowing sword?
Lightsaber.
Yes, that is right.
Bang.
And the 4th question, may the blank be with you.
Force.
What is the movie?
Star Wars.
That is correct. Our first ever winner of Coach Concentration, Buckeye Central nailed it. Star Wars is the answer of that. We'll be playing this throughout the year with many, many different movies, but it's that easy. How easy was that? I mean, it's going to be very easy for you, Colin, because we're about to switch and welcome in the guy I accidentally called you earlier, bad and all. But if you want to switch out with him, we're going to take a look in at what Brian and the girls are doing out there on Connect 4.
They've already won. They moved on to checking out the rest of the studio. Shuffleboard.
When we're done, come back in so you can do shout-outs. Okay. We're going to do that.
They're done.
And it looks like they're complete. So, yeah. We'll get to Brian and the winner here momentarily as we welcome in our next contestant to the Coach's Corner. Is the man who won the gift card. We would like to welcome in Mr. Madden Alt.
What's up?
Madden, how are you doing tonight, sir? I mean, you're $10 richer right now. What are you going to get with that $10 gift card from Baker's?
I don't know. I'll probably get some wings or something.
How are their wings?
They're pretty good. I like barbecue wings.
Barbecue wings?
Yeah.
Did you ever do some of the spice? Do you ever do 8 Mile?
Sometimes, yeah, I like spicy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I guess the girls agree with you there. Something happened out there. All right, let's get right back into things. Madden, you had 12 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown in the game against Crestline. Part of the 222 rushing yards that, Heidinger and company opened up the holes for you. But just talk about your performance in week number 1. It's a pretty impressive stat line.
I mean, yeah, it's always nice when you run behind a good line. I mean, they do a lot for us. I mean, without them, I wouldn't be rushing for 60 yards and a touchdown. I mean, I give all the credit to them, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, I guess talk a little bit more about this run game. I mean, you're gonna have a quarterback that's gonna get better, gonna give you some yardage there. And I said this is probably be a focus, but having multiple rushers out there, anytime you have a short yardage back that you can throw in there, you have a couple guys that can get you big yards. Just how important is it having so many skilled players at that position and having a line that you can trust?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a priority for me all offseason to find a way to be able to run several backs to keep legs fresh. And yeah, anytime you can get a guy on the sideline, get him a drink, get him back on the grass, he'll be able to run harder. So really try to split up carries and make sure everybody knows the schemes from both back positions.
Mm-hmm. Dylan, you're the lone senior on this line.
Yep.
What have you been able to do to teach these young guys to get them prepared not only for the rest of this season, but when you leave to take over and become one of those big uglies up front?
Well, we have a really good tackle in Hayden Hafner at tackle, and he's going to take over this line next year. He's going to be a great player. He's going to be the future for this team, and I feel like he's going to do a great job taking over the line.
Nice. You weren't in here for this question, but I'm going to ask you, Madden. What are your thoughts on the new Northern 10, these new teams coming in?
I think it's a lot better for our competition. I feel like instead of going up week after week, Mohawk, or Crawford, I feel like we're facing a lot of teams that are our size. It's going to be really beneficial for us to succeed.
What team are you most looking forward to facing out there?
I'm ready to play Willard. I'll play Willard, yeah.
Yeah, up there on the turf, up there at Willard. There you go. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game bonus points wise too, because they're I believe Division 5 this year.
That's right.
So yeah, getting some of these teams, it just in the long run, some people are like, I don't know if I like this, but in the long run for teams, like Buckeye Central, like Bucyrus, maybe a Winford, towards the bottom of the divisional, I should say, area. This is going to be very beneficial to everybody and just make the conference overall a lot better, because when you have multiple teams from a conference make a long run in the playoffs, that's when people start talking about that. Like you just say the MAC, you know what you're talking about, but when you say some of these other conferences, maybe that starts going up there as well. What's a typical game week like for you guys? First, I'll talk with the lineman, Dylan. Like, what is a typical game week for you guys to prepare and get ready? What do you do Monday to Thursday?
Monday, we get in there, we run through our plays, light practice coming off a game on Friday. Tuesdays are more focused on offense, and then Wednesdays are defense, and Thursdays it's just we eat team meal and just run through plays.
What about for the running back room and the skill players, man? What do you got? What's your typical week? I know Mondays usually film and running through stuff like that, but after that, what do you guys do to focus?
Usually an individual, we work on like ball handling and stuff, important stuff like which holes to go through on certain plays and like jab steps and stuff, getting our timing right with the line. You guys are going to play a South Central squad. The Firelands next. You guys competed. It's always good games, but you've gotten the best of them a couple times. Just what are you looking forward to against South Central? Coach, I'm going to ask you first, coming off a big win against Crestline, what are you looking forward to continue this run early on in the season?
Yeah, it was kind of nice. They previewed Crestline, so we kind of got an early look at them. We know them from having played them, previous years too. But I just have a lot of respect for the job Coach Fisher does there. They get better every week. Their film from their scrimmage to week one, there's huge improvement. They do a great job. They run their schemes really well, and they play really hard.
What does the opposite line have to offer against your line, Dylan?
We're going to run the ball.
Yeah.
Not going to stop.
No. Madden, you guys have established the run 5.3 yards per carry through week one. You have the line, but as a running back after week one, seeing that, you got to be chomping at the bit to get right back out there, seeing that you guys have been successful. What will make you guys successful against their line, their linebackers, to continue that 5 yards per carry?
I think they're probably a little bit better than Crestline in the box. They got some athletes in there. They're pretty big in size, but I feel like
feel like us three is at running back. We'll do some good.
All right, I'm going to do a little word play with you guys before we go to our final game. For Buckeye Central to be successful this year, you will need to do what? Coach, I'll ask you first.
Man, I really stress with the guys, stay in the fight. You know, there's ups and downs through the year. We're thin. We've got a small roster, but stick with it week in, week out. Even in the middle of games, games have momentum, have ups and downs, but stay in the fight.
Okay, Dylan.
We got
for you guys to be successful, what we need to do?
We got to stay healthy. That's the bottom line. We have too many people cramping. We just got to stay healthy.
Now, I know the Galleon Tigers do this thing on Fridays where they go into the lunchroom and they drink pickle juice, and it's supposed to help me.
Especially me and him, we drink a lot of pickle juice throughout the week.
I don't mind it.
I still cramp.
I'm old enough that I add stuff to the pickle juice because I'm old enough, but don't do that for another 10
Before
years.
week one, we had 4 jars of pickles in the fridge. Now there's 2 pickles left in 1 pickle jar.
Hey, you got regular pickles or the sweet pickles?
Regular.
Regular?
Dill,
Yeah. The sugar with the bread and butter. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's probably why I cramp up so much. All right, Madden. For us to be successful this season, you need to do what?
We got to show effort. I mean, even in practice, scout team plays a big part. When they show effort, they give us a look, and then we're prepared to play a team. That's really all it is.
What has the student body done to help you guys out? I heard you guys were talking before we got on the show about that maybe your students are in one end zone now? Is it something like that, or is it somebody else has students in the end zone?
Yeah, so we've got a new principal, and he just brought up, we've got band on one end zone, student section on one end zone that, it might be worth looking at putting them in the same end zone. I know Madden had a run where he ripped 4 guys off of him to run into the end zone, and I'm pretty sure that's because the student section was down there. He wanted to look sweet,
Do you have a girlfriend, or is it you're just trying to look good for the ladies there?
Oh yeah, she was there.
She was there?
Yeah.
But that's my question. How important is the student section for you guys? Because it seems like, it could be a game changer for you guys. If your defense is right behind there, you can hear them get you pumped up, and that might help you out.
I'd rather look at, say I'm going in the end zone, I'd rather look at a sideline full of people cheering you on than just nothing. It gets you going. It gives you a reason to get going and try to make a play.
Gives you more motivation to go score, go do good things.
Absolutely. And how important will it be this season to have not only the fans that always come out, but the student section be packed for 4 more games at Buckeye Central to give you that home field advantage?
Yeah, the kids really feed off of it. It's their classmates that they've been to school with, their whole lives, and they know each other really, really well, and it just means a lot to see people that are close to you. For your big events like that.
Last question before we get to our final game. I asked the volleyball team. What's the vibes like in the locker room beforehand? They play music loud, everything like that. What gets you guys pumped up beforehand? Do you have the headsets on with something blasting, or you just sit there focused? What's the vibes like in the locker room before a Buckeye Central football game?
I'm kind of the DJ. We blast music.
What do you play?
Some rap music and get us going.
It's not good.
Yeah.
So unlike the girls, there probably are some bad words in there that you don't want to. Hey, I understand.
That's the majority of the words.
We had classic rock back in my day.
I'd prefer that than his stuff.
They had the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Foo Fighters, things like that. But rap works as well. You got what, Drake? What do you got?
Yeah, pretty much.
Drake.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, there we go. Little Nokia. All right, let's get to our final game. It is Boomers versus Zoomers. It is a fan favorite here. I don't make up questions, but I get questions from a certain year, pop culture questions. This first edition this year is going to be from the year 2021. We're just coming off of the COVID outbreak and everything. So these are 10 questions. 2 of them are actually affiliated with Buckeye Central. If you were listening earlier, you have a little bit of an idea of what it is. But let's get to Boomers versus Zoomers for the first time in 2026. This artist had her song Levitating reach the top of the pop charts. What is it? Who is it?
I think it's Dua Lipa.
Yep.
It is Dua Lipa. Good song too. That's a banger. Dance to that?
No.
That's not when you play in the locker room beforehand. But hey, question number 2, 1 for 1. And also, we have our great Adam Thompson, producer, has a way of us. We have standings now. So if you start off with 10, it's going to be up there for the rest of the season. We've had some Buckeye Central people come in here. I think it was the cross country team last year. He was a pop culture nut, went 10 for 10 by himself.
Yeah, they're pretty smart. Running track or cross country over there.
Hey, let's say offensive linemen and running backs can do the same thing here too. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, we always have it. You get 3 lifelines. You can ask the host, you can ask the coach, or we can bring in your teammates and maybe some of the girls as well. But if you want to bring in Colin as the peanut gallery to help you out, you may do that. So next question, number 2. This team lost the first 2 games of the NBA Finals in 2021 to Phoenix before winning the next 4 for the championship. Who was it?
Celtics. No, wait.
Celtics or the Nuggets? Wait, no. Phoenix.
You got
Nuggets
that?
Nuggets was 20.
Okay, so Phoenix is a Western Conference team, so it's got to be an Eastern Conference team. I think you had it the first time.
Yes.
Celtics.
Yeah, Celtics.
It was Giannis. Milwaukee. Battle back with Booker versus Giannis. Giannis, I saw he was MVP. He had 50, 14, and 5 blocks in Game 6 to clinch that one.
I thought that was
1 for
22.
2. Still not bad. Still not bad. You do use your coach lifeline, though. Not to your advantage, though. But question number 3. This app was the most downloaded in 2021. At least let me answer the question. You're right, though. It is TikTok. People doing weird dances. I think a couple college coaches even got in there to do that. It's embarrassing for them, but hey, the kids love it.
Juju.
Question number 4. This Marvel movie featuring your friendly neighborhood superhero released as the top movie of 2021.
Spider-Man.
I'll give you a bonus point if you know the movie of it. Spider-Man 1.
No way home.
Give him 2 answers. Give him 2 points.
Dang.
Perfect. Spider-Man No Way. Have you seen the new one? I haven't yet. Thought.
I've seen it 3 times actually.
Okay, that's all I need to know. That good. All right. So you're back up 4 for 4. Question 5. This country artist had the highest selling album. Dangerous, the double album. Who is it?
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen is correct. I knew you guys would get that one. Any Morgan Wallen on the playlist?
Throw a chair at
Yeah,
you.
there is.
There is. You throw chairs? Well,
We just need to get a piano so we can flip it upside down.
Perfect. 5 for 5. Question number 6. This former Buck quarterback and son of your athletic director is now an Instagram influencer. Do you know who it is?
Grant Lloyd. What up, gang?
This one's on me, folks. Grant, good guy. Actually, hung out with him when the Buckeyes were down at state basketball with him and Coach Lloyd. Great guy, and just I feel bad for his wife sometimes. He gets out there. Not a bad golfer as well. He goes out there.
He's a good athlete, for sure.
Has he come in and seen you guys recently or anything like that?
No.
Tried to get in on the Instagram videos?
Hey, don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I gotta fix it.
Oh my God.
Yes, Grant Lloyd. If you live, laugh, Lloyd.
Yep.
Love it. All right, question number 7. This newly married artist won Best Album in 2021 for Folklore.
Like music artist?
Her, yeah, she, musical pop artist, just got married.
Not Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift.
That is Taylor Swift, and it was Travis Kelce. I was actually in New York when they got married. Didn't even go anywhere close to Madison Square Garden because there's a 5-block radius they would not let you in.
They didn't invite you?
I don't know why. Travis, I like.
Pretty popular guys.
Exactly.
You should have got the invite.
They did say that Travis Kelce was letting Ohio media get first dibs at credentials, but it was 4th of July. I wanted to go.
Well, he's now an owner of the Guardians, so.
Yeah. Maybe they'll pull it out and keep that wild card spot. Even though he wears the New York Yankees hats and goes to the Yankee games with Taylor. Oh well. Question number 8. This team defeated the trash can banging Houston Astros to win the 21 World Series with Freddie Freeman winning his first championship.
You don't know that? No. I don't know. I don't watch baseball.
The Atlanta Braves.
You are right. It is the Braves.
before Freddie ended up going to
The White Sox.
I don't know.
That was they're in the same league as the Astros, so they wouldn't be able to play him. But yes, Freddie Freeman before he got bought by the Dodgers, who buy everybody, and that's another thing. I'm not gonna have baseball next year because of that, but oh well. 8 for 8. Question number 9.
Okay.
Buckeye Central won this many games in 2021.
I think Steph will know. Or Paige.
Can we use the coach one more time?
Wait, no. Wait, do the volleyball coaches count as the
That's peanut gallery. That is peanut
Did we
gallery.
win 0 games that year? No.
I'm gonna say.
What grade were you in?
2023 we were freshmen, so.
Oh, wait. 2021.
So. We'd be 7th grade.
8th grade year. Wait, was it 8th grade year?
If you're going counting backwards, yeah.
Oh, then 3.
3?
Yeah.
You can also ask him.
Well, if it is our 8th grade year,
If it's our
we
8th
won
grade year,
3.
because we started off 3.
We were ball boys. Yeah. We're going off of you. If we were in 8th grade, we won 3.
8th grade was 3 wins.
2.
Oh, so you lied to us.
I didn't even know.
Our 8th.
So was that your 7th grade year?
Yeah.
That was probably your 7th grade year. But you
Man, we should get like a half a point or something. We were banking on his math.
Well, I'll give you a point because we only
You were
have.
freshmen in 2021, so I'm just going backwards.
I said 2023.
Or yeah, so that would have been.
So 22, you meant 8.
Yeah, 8, 7.
You failed us.
Don't ever trust me. I'm not even seeing.
Did you know what your record was your 7th grade? Were you ball boys your 7th grade year?
No, we weren't.
No. Oh. There you go. Yeah. So 9 out of 10 because I just realized we only have 9 questions on there. So I'll give you the bonus points. You got 9 out of 10. We'll log it for the Bucks to the standings. 9 is not a bad start for you guys. Okay, now that you know the champion of Jenga is in here, break down your championship. Did you use your left hand first?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It's just a skill gap.
Skill
gap. Me and him and Colin. I mean, there's no.
He actually should have been disqualified. He used his right hand to put it on top.
It
of
was
the
a
thing.
warning, but there's no competition with these guys. I mean, I'm way better at Jenga than both of these guys.
Okay. Are you just maybe a little bit of payback from Colin sniping a couple touchdowns from you at the goal line?
Yeah, when he just doesn't block for me sometimes. That's my revenge for him.
Colin, if you're listening, if you want to come back in here, you can, sir. But, all right.
He's probably practicing his Jenga.
His Jenga. But yeah, let's get on out of here, gentlemen. It is a pleasure as always. You are the first football team for the new Coach's Corner. You're the first football team to actually make your presence known here at OHQ. So thank you guys for coming in. And yeah, there he is. Do you have a rebuttal? If you want to lean your head into this microphone, do you have a rebuttal of what Madden just said on anything?
I refuse to block for this guy. He doesn't deserve it. Those should have been mine. His one touchdown should have been mine.
If he hadn't thrown 4 guys off of him.
Yeah. I would have thrown their whole team's defense off of me.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right, before we let you guys go, I'm going to let you all do some shout outs, whoever you want. Coach, let's start with you.
Hey, first of all, thanks for having us. Wife and kids,
Yeah.
Thea, Leo, Louie, Teresa.
All right. Dylan?
Friends, family, and Isaac Hickman.
Colin, if you want to lean in there and give some shout outs.
I'll just shout out my dad. He's my biggest supporter.
There you go. Perfect. And yeah, Jenga, go for it.
My friends and family, my brothers, and my brother. Pretty much it.
Your brothers, your football team.
Oh yeah, my brothers and my actual brother.
All right, gentlemen. Best of luck against South Central, and best of luck. You know what? You guys are going to be that class that turns it around for Buckeye Central football. I've got a feeling. So best of luck for you guys, and thank you for joining us on the Coach's Corner. That's it for me, but we're going to send it over to Mr. Skoronsky, who won Connect 4. Mr. Skoronsky, take it away.
Thank you, Travis, the Game Master, back with you. And we had a couple of really intense games. I think you can probably guess who ended up coming out on top. But the first round, Emma and Coach, they went head-to-head here, and they did knock off the juniors. So they are out of the picture. Get in here, ladies, head-to-head. and not a lot happened in the match. I see that this was the winning move right here. Emma, I see you shaking your head. What happened out there?
I was looking at mine and didn't really see hers, but I thought I was going to win.
You got to pay attention, I think, both sides in this. So congratulations, Coach Cantor here. She is your champion. You are the recipient of the $10 gift card to Baker's Pizza. Break down your strategy here today. How were you able to take out the senior in pretty quick fashion?
Just locked in, made sure that I watched every move and had a counterattack.
Yeah, and what was that counter strike? Was this the last one?
That was the last one. Yeah, I was going to go over here, but then I saw this opening right here. She didn't see it coming.
Strategy. But we did have some extra time, and you went head-to-head on the shuffleboard table, and you ended up beating Mom, didn't you?
Yeah.
So redemption and the satisfaction of knocking off your mother, if you just want to talk about that real quick.
It's pretty great because she's a very competitive person.
Yeah, we heard if there was a game board player anywhere in the room that would be the most intense, it would be you.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, yes.
And she proved it here tonight, the champion here on Coach's Corner. Well, ladies, football players, get in here. Appreciate everybody coming out here to the OHQ for the all-new Coach's Corner. Awesome time. Good luck to the Buckettes and the Bucks moving forward. Go get some victories over Monroeville and South Central. And for you, the fans out there, we will see you next week right here, 7 p.m. We don't know who's going to be on, but some prizes will be given away. Travis will ask a bunch of questions and a lot more games. Till then, we'll see ya. Have a
Feel like I should go.